Alright, so this is Lionel's 2024 HO scale catalog. This is the volume 2 one. So we're going to take a look and we're going to flip over some items that they have. So starting off, they have the 20th anniversary of the Polar Express locomotive, which is covered in snow. And you can see the footprints all over it, the 20th anniversary album, and the Polar Express decals on the tender. They also have a boxcar, another boxcar, and a 20th anniversary add-on coach. They also have Harry Potter boxcars. They have the Secret Stone movie boxcar, Chamber of Secret movie boxcar, Prisoner of Azkaban movie boxcar, and the Hot Works Express boxcar. They also have some Justice League rolling stock, Wonder Woman Invisible Jet flat car, and Superman of Steel flat car with the beam load. John Deere boxcars, Chevrolet boxcars, some Wings of Angels boxcars, and that is it. So, moving on to the Lionel Volume 2 catalog, which they just released today. Alright, so here we go. So as you can see by the cover of it, they show the observation car with the hero goer and Billy standing at the back of the observation car. So starting off with those scale, we've got the Vision line. We got the Congressional Limited, which includes Pennsylvania Vision GG1 4866, some aluminum passenger cars, this diner, a 2-pack coach, a Congressional 18 4-pack coach. Now, I was expecting 4876 because that locomotive was involved in the wreck, a runaway train wreck, but I guess they didn't add them on. So for those of you who don't know what the Congressional Limit is, it is a senator trains for business and travel between New York and Washington. In 1952, these trains were upgraded with brand new stainless steel equipment, offers spacious coach and lounge seating along with full dining car service, and the two trains were quite similar, with the Congressional featuring a slightly heavier consist, including a twin-unit diner, an extra coach drawing room car, leading these trains with the iconic GG1 locomotive, painted in a Tuscan red to complete the gleaming steel of the cars. These trains remained popular to the Penn Central era, with much of the equipment eventually wearing Amtrak colors and that. So Lionel is proud to offer these anyway. They also have a Tuscan red GG1 number 4877. The Senator 2-pack coaches, a Shadowline 2-pack coaches, Station Sounds diner car, and a 4-pack. There's another GG1, number 4859 and 4829. There's some streamlined Station Sounds diner car, passenger 2-pack, and a 4-pack. They also have some GG1s from Penn Central, which are number 4906 and 4908. Some aluminum Station Sounds diner car, Penn Central 18-inch aluminum coach 2-pack, aluminum coach. I'm sorry, I said aluminum. Aluminum, yes. So another 4-pack. So they also have some Amtrak consists. Amtrak's early years were a colorful and dynamic period. Trains have become rolling rainbows as the best available cars were pulled from various sources and reassigned whenever were most needed. Within a few years, new equipment, rebuilding, and repainting created a more uniform look to recreate the patchwork of quilt of an early 70s Amtrak train with these new cars from Lionel. There's another Amtrak, some American Railroads, So, the American Railroads are Ross Warland's ironing company, organized by an ambitious New York City to Ogden Special. The Golden Spike Centennial Limited, often simply known as the Bull Train. This stunning 14-car train included exhibit cars, coaches, a twin-unit diner, a dome and open-air cars, an observation car, and the display cars paid tribute to America's railroad past, present, and future, and were open to the public at 13 stops along the route. The journey featured locomotives GG1 4902 and Nickel Plate 759 and Union Pacific 844, all painted matching colors, while 100 passenger cars paid the full fare for the entire trip, and many more, including John Wayne, joined for shorter segments. So they have a GG1 numbered 4902, 3 baggage cars pack, a twin unit diner coach pack, passenger car 2 pack, one of them being a dome car, and a 4 pack. They got a PA Vision 1 GG1 freight set. GG1s also managed to haul freight on the Penn Central, both freight and passengers. So I'm gonna say that they were quite the mixed traffic engine, but I don't think so otherwise. 42. They also have the post-war inspired 2124 W Madison set, which has the Santa Clara baggage car and the Concord observation coach and the Station Sounds Diner Chesterfield coach. There's another Lionel Lines Pennsylvania GG1 number 23040 and some other coaches. Here's some baggage cars. One of them are for the Penn Central and Pennsylvania Railroad. Some revisioned baggage cars. And now we move on to the Legacy Diesel segment. So starting from that, they have the Penn Central, Reading and Northern Lines, and Savannah, Atlanta. They have the Wabash, Virginia, and Ferromex, Grand Trunk, Maine Northern, and Susquehanna, and Canadian National, the Sea Liner. They have some more sea liners from the Canadian Pacific, Milwaukee Road, New York Central, and Pennsylvania Railroad. They have some PAAA Super Bass Bs, which includes Santa Fe, Erie, New Haven, Southern, and Southern Pacific. They also have the Nickel Plate Road, train set, limited. Now we move on to the Halloween stuff. So now for the first time they have a Whistling Rails Halloween J3A Hudson number 13, and it also includes a glow-in-the-dark feature, and it is Line Chief Plus 2.0. They have some Freightliner cars, a box car, and a tanker car. Now we have some SW1s, which include Amtrak, Cargill, WQ, Manufacturers, New York Central, Lehigh Valley, and Western Pacific. Some SD40s-2s, some of them are from the Bearden, Carolina and Western, Chicago, Northwestern, and CP Rail. The Sioux Line, the VMV Diesel, Susquehanna, and Reading and Northern in different colors. Now we move on to the Legacy Steam. They have the Y6B locomotives. One of the great trinity of Roanoke Steam is the YB6, was the Printer Mallet. These engines were retirements to come. 2190 was the last to drop her first fires in In 1960, a fading farewell to mainline steam on the Northwestern. So it's fair to say that these Y6Bs have been through a lot. All of them are from Norfolk Western, or some of them are from other railroads, like the Great Northern, Union Pacific, and Santa Fe and Pennsylvania. Now they're going to the mountains, which are the USRA Mikados. These locomotives were in dual service, and some of them are like from different railroads. We also have the heavy Mikados, the CUSRA, the Erie, Great Northern Western, or Great Northern, I'm sorry, Great Northern. The Sioux Line, Louisville, Nashville, and PNLA USRA New York Central system. They have some 060 switchers, Grand Trunk and Western, Chicago Northwestern, Nickel Plate Road, Union Pacific, Baltimore and Ohio, and Atlantic Coastline. And they also have some swinging bells. They also have the heavy minimum, the men-to-man freight set, the North and Western King Cole set, a retail price of $2,999. Gosh. Some cabin cars, some from Conrail, Long Island, Penn Central, Pennsylvania, and the Pennsylvania. Also from Pennsylvania, Reading, Seashore Lines, Long Island, and Penn Central Vision cars. Here's some box cars that they have, some tanker cars, and some flat cars. Hot box reefers. Now, our fun newer reefer is back. And some express reefer in cars. Anyway, so if you don't know what a hot box is, it starts to whiff off of smoke, the crew dialogue. Before the journal will erupt in flame, and the smoke as it screeches loudly after coming to a safe emergency stop. Now the crew will have to cool down the bearing, and they'll have to replace it. And they also have some trailers, some ribside box cars, AC2 hopper cars, 4-bay covered hoppers, 3-bay hoppers with peaked ends, 3-bay hoppers with peak ends. They also have some co-load 6-packs, Weaver. Now we move on to the traditional O scale. And they don't have any. But they do have the Line Master J3A Hudson's, New York Central, all the way to the Lionel lines. Some GP38s, CXS Canadian Pacific, Paddock and Louisville, Seaboard System, and Ohio Central. They have the CPKC Maxi Stack Set, which includes a diesel and 3 intermodal cars, all from Canadian Pacific. They have the Area 50 Run Railroad set, some tanker cars, and Witch's Brew accessory, Beetlejuice box cars, some American History box cars, and 85 cabooses, and they also have the railroad grade crossing, which includes a new redesign for reliable observation. The fast track grade crossings with gates and flashers is a delightful addition to any railroad layout. This accessory adds a level of realistic action with operating gates and flashers and warning bell sounds. Lionel Base 3 and the Lionel Cab 3 app. That's some Collectors Club accessories, create the magic. They have 10th annual National Train Day event, December 7th. Lionel Visionline GG1. And that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed this little video of the Lionel catalog version 2 flip through. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe on this channel, and hope you guys have a great day.